Hello, welcome to the channel. Vormithrax here, and we are back to play some more Thea the Awakening. Let's keep going. So we're picking up right where we left off last episode, and we've got both our expedition and our village ready to go. We do have some monsters just north of us that we'll have to take care of, but let's pop back into the village and double check a few things. Alright, so our expedition returned, and I think we've brought back some gear. Yeah, we got things like this silk tunic that we need to trade off to somebody. So it provides 2 crafting points, including as well as 3 armor, and it's fairly light. So we've got crafting 10 with lots of weight available, and crafting 7 with a couple hundred as well. So I'm going to give it to the crafting 7 person. Alright, so that bumps him up to crafting 9. So, we're making a little progress there. What else did we bring back? Weapons, any of these? 3-5. A training sword, 3-5, really? Okay. Versus a 2-handed sword of darkness. Lots of damage, shielding, and poison. Who's using what? You've got the big hammer, 9 with blunt damage that passes through. It's like trample from other games. Heavy hatchet, 15, just straight up 15 damage. No armor on this guy. I'm thinking I might switch him out. Or the shielding and poison damage instead. Yeah, let's pull that back and give him that instead. Can't wear a shield or use a shield with it. Then we've got just a black sword, 5-6-2. I don't think I've got something better than that. Spike club. No. Well. Now we'll keep it the way it is. So I think that's really the only thing. Then we've got gathering tools. Gathering 4. She's using gathering 3 currently. I think these are. That's a 4. And that's a 3. So let's go ahead and pull that back. Alright, so gathering 8. Gathering 11, gathering 9. Alright, so I think that's all the equipment to worry about. Inventory we already transferred over. Let's check our production. We've probably got some new things we can craft. At least I'm hoping we do. Okay, gathering tools, crafting tools. We brought back some new items. I haven't played the game any further since the last time, so this is all new territory for me, so bear with me as I figure things out. I don't really know what to push towards technology-wise for the research trees. I don't know what items to make, so we're just going to kind of blunder our way through this first game and see how much we can figure out, and then play a more serious game once I've got a little better idea what's going on. I haven't really improved anything construction-wise because I haven't unlocked any other new techs. I don't think. Check the crafting tools list. We brought some silver, only 1 piece of gold though. Let's see what we can do with the silver. And I need 4, so neither of those will work, so it's going to be just wood and wood. And that gives crafting 3. It does give 8 research points though. That's pretty good. Do I have... They both have crafting tools already. Only 2 crafting on that one, 3 crafting on that one. I just don't know that it's worth it short of getting the research points, and I just don't know how valuable that is. Might want to save the silver for something else. But I need these guys making something. Got tons of fruit, we're running low on meat, and I don't have any other food type really. We need to differentiate our food. The more different types of food we can provide our villagers, the more benefits that we get. What did I outfit the equipped? Have I given these guys any food yet? I have not. They don't have any. Oh, that's the... Yeah, that's what they're equipped with. So they have no food, so I've got to get them some food as well. Alright, they're going to be taking the rabbit stew. So there's only 5 of them. We'll do... what? Oops. 0, 10, 20, 30. That's 6 turns. 7. That's 10 turns worth. We'll do that. And they need some firewood. I think that's all they need. So the expedition's ready to go. Still not sure what to do on the production. I mean, we're producing huge amounts of fruit. I mean, we can keep doing rabbit stew, but we really need to vary things somewhat. Need some vegetables or some fish to go along with this, just to give us some variety. You can see, right, where does it show it? Manage supplies, yeah, you can see over here the bonuses. So it says we're actually 5 food varieties carried. So we're getting 2 types of food, each party member gets +1 health. 3 types gets +1 will, +1 shielding and dex. And then it's really important to try to get to here because you get an extra movement point. So that's great because we've got all these food types in the village, but we're not taking all those with us in the field. So the traveling group is only going to have a single food type the way I've got it set currently, so they're not going to get any kind of bonus. The village folks, because they've got all of these items available for consumption, if I allow it, are going to have a bunch of bonuses, but we're going to turn that off and that off. Yeah, continue to not burn those. Don't burn anything basically except for the normal wood. And I don't want to use up that food or that. These you can eat. Alright, so they're stuck with that. Yeah, I'm just at a bit of a loss on just where to push these guys. Do I have any research points? I do not. So, we've got to produce something. Gatherers are all grabbing everything they can. Let's switch these guys around. I think that would be best. He can't, still going to take him 3 turns. Yeah, either one of these not going to really make a difference. So we've got them working on a gathering tool. It'll be done in a turn. I just not sure really what to do after that. Does that make a difference? It puts it research 10, craft 4. Let's do it. Let's do at least one of those. And then we'll go back to the cooked meals again. I've got to get something in that section. Oops, nope. Alright, that'll keep them busy. The expedition. Do we just want to move out and go take care of this guy? Alright, this time I am not making the same mistake as last time. Alright, what do we got? So I do have one of my heavy hitters out at least, so they got a broken skeleton out. He got to go first. I'm going to get one card out. So I don't think I got into much detail about how this process works previously, so I'll kind of explain my understanding of it. I'm not really experienced and good at it, but I do understand the basic mechanics. So what's happening is you have your cast of characters in your adventure, and when the match starts, a random player is determined to go first, so it just flips a coin to randomize who gets to go first. He won the toss this time, so he got to play a card. It says here how many cards you get to play on your turn, so I'm going to get to play one card out. And it then takes your characters and it shuffles them and splits them evenly between these two sections. You have your combat or attacking section, and you have your tactics section. So it's going to be random every time which characters are going to be on which side. You don't have any control over that. But these guys are basically, their only function is to go up here into this play area to fight. These guys are tactics cards that you're going to be able to use these tactic abilities. And one of these abilities, Get Closer, will bring them up into this combat area, but they have basically summoning sickness, so they can't attack during the first round of combat if you do that. Whereas the other abilities do pretty much what they say. Counter Tactic means that I'm going to counter this card here. Now, it's only going to be effective if that card is a level 1, so that's what the number here means, is the effect or benefit. If it's going to correspond to an enemy card, all the cards have levels, and you can see the levels down here at the bottom. It's level 5, level 3, level 4. Excuse me. So that broken skeleton's a level 1 card. So if that happened to also be a broken skeleton, and I played this counter tactic right now, then it would discard that card and he wouldn't get to use it. But if it's higher than a level 1 card, then my card would be wasted and I'd just discard it as well. So the same thing here. If I were to confuse, what that means is any card that's level 3 or below, so it is valid to play it on this, it will confuse that card and he will not be able to attack the first round. It'll got some floating question marks on it to show that he's confused. So we're going to go back and forth playing cards out of our hands until both of us pass our turn without playing any further cards. And then the combat's going to get resolved in 2 phases. And combat is resolved from left to right. So since he got to play first, unless I play some kind of tactic that's going to put me in front, this will always be the leftmost card, meaning he's going to get to attack first. As cards are played out, they're always played from left to right order. So if I play this guy, he's going to slot in next to the right side of the skeleton. And if nothing changes that order, when the combat round begins, the skeleton will get to go first and he'll attack me, and then I'll respond, and then the next card in line, and it just works its way from left to right through the various cards. When a card attacks, it will attack either to the left or right if there are valid targets in either direction, and it's randomized which way it goes. For a guy on either end, they only have one possible direction to apply their damage, and all it does is compare the damage, 4, against my hit points, and it's going to add this shield value to my hit points. So that is basically like a temporary hit point buff. And once that shield amount is gone, then it actually starts doing hit point damage to me. So this guy's actually got about 36 protection currently, or not protection, 11 protection with 25 full hit points. So he can absorb, with that 11 shield, all 4 points that this skeleton is actually going to inflict on me. But he's got more cards that are going to come out. So we're going to take turns playing cards, and the goal is to try to arrange this so that when the combat round starts, you minimize the damage your guys are going to take and maximize the damage you're going to inflict, preferably not taking any damage if you can manage it. So, by randomizing your own cards, and depending on what skills and abilities all your characters have, they're going to have a different set of abilities, like you can see here. So, this person has Confuse, but this person doesn't. This one has Counter Tactic, but this one has Counter Offense. So, you got to kind of look through carefully, plot out how you're going to do things. You know from when the match started what total number of cards he has. So I know he's got two, I think it was 2 broken skeletons and one, I forget the name of the other one, but there's one stronger one. And I don't know which one's in which pile. So I could, for example, play this counter offense that would affect, and you can see here what it does. So it reads, discards a random card from your opponent's offense hand. Discarded card's level must be equal or less than the counter offense level. So if his card is a level 3 or below, then this card would disappear, because this is the offense section for him, and then this is his tactics section. Or I could shield an ally, and when you cast cards like this, it casts them to from right to left to the nearest valid target. So shielding an ally, it's going to start here and look through the cards this direction until it sees one of my characters, and it will add 10 extra shield points to that character. So it's really important to know what order to play your cards in and what you're going to do with these other tactics cards later. So you got to do things in the right sequence, planning on what the computer's going to do against you with his cards as well. So it's a bit of a planning, kind of a chess match, and then the combat just automatically occurs once all the cards are in the table. Okay, so not really a choice here for me at the moment. I'm pretty certain I'm going to go with this guy. He's going to be able to absorb quite a bit of damage, and I'm probably going to shield ally with... I'm not going to counter tactic. I don't think that'll be useful in any way. Get closer, I don't think would be... it might be beneficial, but I think this one would be more beneficial. I mean, 40 health, 10 shield with a 12 blunt damage. That means it carries through. So if I smash through one skeleton, it'll continue the damage through to the next one. And then... yeah, I don't think I'm going to risk the counter offense. I don't know what level his other card is. I think it's higher than 3 though, so not going to do that. Confuse is pretty much my only choice if I'm not going to do get closer. So I think all I'm going to do is go ahead and play this card out, see what he sends out next, and then I'll probably shield him with one of these two. I'm going to end my turn. Alright, there's the unliving corpse. So they're all only level 1s, so I would have been safe to use either of my counter tactic or counter offense cards to prevent them from coming out. But you can see 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage is all they're going to inflict. And him by himself can absorb up to 11 without any hit point damage. So I'm going to be pretty safe. This is going to be a pretty easy fight. I didn't realize these were all such a low level with no special abilities. And what'll happen, if nothing else changed right now, he would swing and hit me for 4, so I'd lose 4 of this 11 shield defense. Then my guy would swing at one of these two. I don't know which one. Now this one can take 30 points of damage. This one can take 19. So I'm going to do 23 total points of damage, and then the poison does more damage to a wounded opponent later. So it won't really affect extra damage. It does double against an already wounded opponent. This guy with the question marks is confused, so he's not going to get to attack in the first round. That's what that signifies. Alright, so how to arrange this? All of his cards are out now. So I just need to do as much damage as I can and not get hit. I think... what I can do is I can shield ally right now. That'll apply to my only ally in play. That'll give him 21 total protection, just to make absolutely certain that we're safe. Then I'll play my other... neither one of these guys is really a big hitter. And they don't have enough to kill the skeletons straight up. I really don't think this is going to be a big issue either way. I can't think of a way that they're going to be able to hurt anybody. Well, he's going to get a lot of hits in the second round because I'm not going to kill. If I go this way, he's dead. He takes 19, I'm going to inflict 23, and that guy is gone. This guy, though, is going to take 2 rounds. Um, 11, 22, and then another 20. But I'll be at the back end of the damage. I think I am going to put Shield Ally up on this one. Next, I'm going to bring out this guy. I'm going to Shield Ally him as well. That puts a bunch of protection on both of the guys that these might hit, and then I'll bring him out last. He shouldn't get hit at all because he's on the outside, so he's protected by this guy. So I've got 21 points I can absorb without taking a single hit point of damage. 21 here, same thing. And meanwhile, I'll be smashing my way through. So now it's going to do the fight phases, and it's just going to go from left to right. So there's the 4 points. Didn't get through. I smashed the guy to my left. He's done. He hit into my shield. Then I hit the next one. He's dead. And he didn't get an attack because he was confused. And then we're going to finish this guy off. He got one more hit in, but still didn't get through my shield. And then he's dead. So, didn't really take a lot of thought. I probably puzzled that out longer than it needed to be done, but I wanted to kind of explain the process there so people had a little better understanding of just what I was doing. And that process is the same whether it's a combat like that, where wounds that you take do carry over after the combat, so you have to worry about getting hit too hard and dying. You don't have to go to 0 to get killed. If you get hit too hard and lose too many hit points in one fight, you can receive a mortal wound, and without a healer in your party, it just rolls some dice, and there's a chance that your guy's going to die, even if you've got hit points left. So you really want to avoid taking hit point damage. But the other types of challenges functionally work the same way. It's just that in those challenges you don't have any actual damage occurring. You're doing some other kind of a skill challenge. It's not actually combat, but it uses the same system. So, okay, so we got some loot, killed the monsters. That's great. We used one of our movement points. Where are we going to go? I think I'm going to head up this way. We've got a few, you can see kind of in the fog there. We've got a few locations we can check. Last time we went way out this way. We've been down this way. Oh, we got a treasure down there we haven't grabbed. I still think I'm going to go north. This is where most of the monsters are coming from that are coming towards our village, so let's go ahead and grab these guys and head up this way. Alright, so we're at 0. We're done in the base. Continue on here. Alright, so production stopped. Alright. Not sure why you didn't just automatically pop down there to start on that, but fine. Alright, and we finished production. Alright, so we've got gathering 3, not, and a 4 crafting. I think we had one guy with a 3 crafting, didn't we? Back to equipment. You've got a 3, so let's switch you out to a 4. Ah, that one. Okay, so that's another point of crafting, so she's up to 11. Alright, so we're done in there. We're at 23 out of 29 research points, so 6 more points we'll get another research. And we're at 10 out of 11 on general experience before everybody levels up. So hopefully the expedition will get us some points. So we'll close all that. Okay, we're heading up there. Move that spot, and then in we go. Let's explore.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery. You open one of the buildings, a strange-looking
more
stone
skeletons.
and metal-built affair, and you hear a clunking noise, then a blunt thud. Before you are able to do anything, you see a skeleton charging your way.
What do we got? 1 skeleton, 4 hulking rats. I'm not gonna... not letting that skeleton near me, so... He gets to go first, and he's gonna play 1 card. Well, there's the skeleton. Everything else is rats. So, 3 rats in his combat zone, and 1 rat in his tactic. I think the rats are level 1, but I could be wrong. Alright, so we've got a different mix of characters down here now, and notice I don't have my big guy. I've got her. 43 health is awesome, and she's going to have 10 shield on top of that. And she's got damage that's going to pass through, so all damage remaining after killing an opponent is then dealt to the second opponent. So when she swings, if she kills her opponent, it'll pass through and hit the next one in line. 12 is not going to be enough on its own to kill this guy, though. It's going to take 24 to get that guy dead. So, how are we going to do this? They brought the skeleton out from their tactics area, so it's not going to get to go in the first round. So, first round I'm safe. Second round it's going to do 9, which I could absorb safely with this person, assuming she's not getting hit from both sides. I would like her. I think I am going to go with her, so let's go ahead and I'm going to get to play 2 cards this round. So I can confuse up to a level 5. I can shield for 11 points. Oh, we've got the first action. Damn it. This sucks. The first action will only work on a character level 2 or below. So level 4, level 3, level 3. So it's not going to work on any of my characters, so that's useless. And then get closer. Allows him to fight, but he's going to be wasted in the first round. And this first action also useless. Only level 1s, so... I don't know if there's a way of raising those. I'm not sure what ability it is that gives that, and if there's a way of increasing it. They should be, because they're all of these are tied to their stats and skills. So realistically, first action's out. Shielding is obvious. Counter tactic. He's only got a rat up here. Damn, these first actions are awesome, but I think it's a crafter that gets these. Maybe giving them a crafting item would help increase their ability level here. That's something I have to test. So that they can actually use that ability, because what that would do is if I played this character out, she'd go here, but if later I played the first action on her, she would shuffle over to the front side. She would shuffle all the way to the front of the pile, so she would then get the first strike. So that's the benefit of this first action. It's just my abilities are too low to be able to put the first action on any of my current characters. So I think I'm still going with her, and we'll shield her. He's got the shield 11. I think we'll shield. Yeah, we'll shield that way. I want to see what the rats look like. I forget their stats. Oh yeah, end turn. Okay, so that's a hulking rat. It is just level 1. So if I go to the right, she's gonna kill. Well, she'll kill that one, and then half of the damage will pass through. So that'll only take 8. So if she does swing to the right, she'll kill that and do 4 points additional damage to that one. So I don't know if what a rat has as a tactic option. They do very little damage though, so all of my guys have decent shielding. Now I'm wondering if I even need to do shield ally. I think I will, just to make sure. And I'm done. So that's the rat as a tactic. So he brought it out as a get closer, so he doesn't get to attack in the first round. I think they should be pretty easy to kill, so I'm just going to bring my rest of my guys out. Oh, he's got one more card. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. So I went to the right, so I'm going to kill and do half damage to the next one, like I said. So they hit me for a little bit. I killed that rat, and then I killed that rat. And then we start the second round, so the skeleton is going to get to swing, but didn't make it through my shielding. That rat's dead, and then my last two guys are going to pound away on this thing. There we go. Alright, so that's what we wanted. Took no damage.
Discover a supplies store still intact.
Supply store. Alright, so we got a iron buckler. I think that's, yeah, leather. What is that? Amber runestone. 15 sandstone and 8 bird meat. Alright. Plus we got 2 XP and 1 research point. Okay, we still got 2 movement points. Let's just keep moving. And nothing going on back at the base, so we'll just end turn. I only need 1 more experience point in order to go up a level. Oh, never mind, we got it. Alright, production stopped again. Why do you keep stopping? 3 turns. I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm not sure why she keeps stopping. Alright, what did we get? Expedition 1, strength, 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 2 strength, and 2 tactics. And back at home, no crafting or gathering skills, which is what I was mostly hoping for. So, don't need those. And so we got 7 wood, 18 fruit, 1 meat, 7 wicker, and 18 oh, she's doubling up on the fruit because she's got so many points. I probably need to switch that out. Let's go into this and production. Let's double up on wicker. I think I've got enough fruit. We got 200 fruit stored up, so let's try to maximize wicker production for a while. Alright, close out of there. And okay, we're trying to get to there, so let's move like so. Yuck. Alright, we're definitely going hunting. Because we have hunting skills, this is usually just very simple and easy, so I just auto-resolve these. Alright, so we got 2 spider silk and 3 bird shashlik. Bird meat stuck on a stick with some vegetables. Alright. And 2 more movement points. We're heading down here next. We definitely won't make it, but oh, maybe we will make it.
You stumble across some ruins of an old... You open one of the buildings. A strange-looking...
Alright, another skeleton and hulking rats. So we now have a better idea of what this is going to look like. Probably the auto-resolve would take care of this, but I'm just so paranoid now. Okay, we got both of our big hitters, and look at this guy. That's more like it. So, counter tactic up to level 6, counter offense to level 5. So, counter tactic level 6 for those, counter offense level 5 up to level 5 for those. 11 points of ally shielding, support ally, increases the offense value of your rightmost card in the queue. Cool. So this improves your defense by 11, this improves your offense by 7. First action up to level 7, so I can push any of my guys up to the front of the line, or the get closer. So, alright, I like you over here on the tactics side, Miskavivko. I have, pardon any pronunciation issues I have. Slavic is definitely far, far from my home language, so... let's, yeah, how we're going to do this. So we get to go first, single card. So we're already going to have somebody in the first position. I think we'll just go with her as usual. That 44-10 with the 12 blunt damage is just pretty hard to resist having out front. Alright, so he put a rat out. He's only going to get one. So the rat will die. Do a tiny amount of damage. I'm thinking of throwing the next big hitter out and seeing what happens. What am I going to have this guy do? That's useless. The 9 points of shield can help, and the counter tactic could actually get rid of one of these cards, so... It's a possibility he's got his skeleton up here, and I could counter the skeleton and make him get rid of it, but... yeah, let's do it. No, we got a rat. Alright. That's fine. And we are done. What else are you going to bring out? Ah, the skeleton was over there. Damn it. Alright, but he's confused, so he's not going to get to attack on the first round. So he's got 21 health. If I bring my guy out, and he attacks to the left, he'll kill that thing. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I don't think I'll need to do much to finish this and win it pretty easily. That's it for me. And obviously his last card will be another rat. Yeah, he just can't really hurt us, so we've got so much defensive ability. I'm just not sure what to do over here. I mean, I could first action her, bring her over to this side. That puts her behind the heavy protection. And make sure both of them attack this direction, so she would kill the rat. She would put 12 damage out of the 21 on him the first round, and then kill him the second round before he gets to attack. He would either kill him or kill this. Yeah, let's do it. I think that'll work. We'll go ahead and first action. Why are you making a swooshing noise? Oh, because I'm done with my turn. Gotta let them play their cards. Alright, so normally this would be 6 points of potential damage on her, which still wouldn't get through her shield, but we're just going to move her right out of the fray over to the far left. And that'll work a lot better. So she's going to go first. Like I said, 11 points will kill that rat. Then she's going to do 12 to him. He's going to either finish him off or kill this rat. So that rat's going to get 4 points on him, and I think that'll be the only real thing that's going to happen on their side. So, rat dead. 12 points to the skeleton. I killed the rat. Hits me, and then we finish everything off. Second phase, skeleton's going to die before he gets a chance to go. And that goes right on through. Oh yeah, you do have to also kill or destroy what's in their discard pile. Alright, that's it.
Buildings
Whoa,
and discover a
cool.
supplies store still intact.
Okay, we got a Pavis, some more monster bones, some more leather, so, armored arm. Alright, I'll have to check the stats on that. Sandstone, some wood, and silver. Steel. 9 steel. That's a pretty good haul. Okay, and got one more location at least that I'd like to get to, but we're out of movement points, and we're out of time also. I'm going to call the episode to a close right here. Hope to see you in the next episode, and as always, hit the like, follow, subscribe options. Let me know what you think of this game in the comments or in my Discord channel that I've got linked below. Be happy to chat with you there about any of the games we cover on the channel. And let me know what you think. And I do plan on continuing to play, but any kind of feedback would be greatly appreciated, so I know kind of what direction to go with the content on the channel. Hope to see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.